Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition. I am Knight in Phoenix. Today we are taking out the M24 Lunar. Yep, I did say Lunar. This basically is a chassis that has been modified for warfare on the surface of the moon. Obviously it's been made airtight, and instead of regular shells it has a laser blaster gun instead. And the map is Moon River, which basically is Sand River that has been modified, new skins, surfaces to make it look like you might be on the surface of the moon. Some of the terrain was modified, but for all intents and purposes it is Sand River on the moon. So Wargaming has made this available on the Xbox 360 only, and it is only available Friday, April 3rd, Saturday the 4th, and Sunday the 5th, and then it's going to go away. This was sort of worked on as like an April Fool's joke, but it really turned into more of a beginning of April promotion. You were going to log on April 1st. You see this new tank in your garage, you don't know anything about it, you select it, you go on, you play the game, and all of a sudden you're on the surface of the moon. That was going to be the joke. However, the game turned out so well, the developers and everybody at Wargaming had so much fun with it, they decided that they would actually make it available for the entire weekend and let everybody know about it. So my first objective here is to get air. I'm looking for big air, and this is the place to do it. Now, I did watch the Wargaming live stream on Twitch on Friday, and one of the developers did point this area out, so I thought I'd go up here and check it out. So what I've done in this video is just taken some highlights of different things that have happened during the game. You know, my attempt to get big air, my attempt to get the hull of the tank to turn while in the air, some battle footage that I thought was pretty interesting, and just kind of cut and pasted it all together. Now there I just did a slow motion so you can see the amount of detail that went into the explosions there. I thought it was pretty cool. Now, other thing you should note, you do not earn silver, you do not earn experience in these battles, it's just for fun. Repairing your tank does not cost you anything unless you use consumables. Consumables always cost you. So my brother Gregos does join me after the first couple of battles here, and we decide we just want to kind of run around, have some fun, get some air, do some jumps. Obviously blasting things with a laser blaster on a tank is pretty fun too, but that is kind of secondary really. At least that's what I kept telling myself. When you get an enemy and he's in your sights and you have a shot on him, it's so hard not to pull that trigger, I tell you. So the video is about 15 minutes long. I had more, but I decided, you know what, nobody's going to watch this for 15 minutes as it is, so I just quit where I was. So I'm not going to add commentary to the whole thing, obviously. It's just not all that much to say. It gets kind of repetitive. Oh, one other thing I do want to mention that is each game is a mini game. You'll be 7 against 7. Not sure what the technical limitations may be on this. If you go into the game and you select this vehicle and you look at the queue, any given moment there's 100 vehicles or players waiting to get into a lunar battle. So why 7 on 7? There's probably something limiting it, but I don't know what that might be. And as usual, when Gregos and I play together, we both record the same game, so there's some footage in here for me, some in here from Gregos. So I put in video of how I saw something, and if Gregos was part of the exact same incident, I would also put his in, so you could see it actually from 2 different viewpoints.
locked. The track is damaged. The gunner bought the farm. Our accuracy will suffer. That one didn't go through.
Now, hitting a moving target in this game is really going to test your marksmanship. Each time you pull the trigger, you get a blast of 3 lasers, and it's kind of in a spread. It certainly is not a pinpoint laser accuracy. And you do need to lead your targets if they're moving across your direction. I found it extremely difficult to do. Most of my shots are just auto lock and fire. Now here's one where Grey Ghost and I went off the same hill, pretty much the same time. You just saw it from my perspective, and here's Grey Ghost's perspective.
We hit them hard. Penetration. Punched right through their armor. Penetration. We've hit them hard. Target is moved away. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Target lost.
I think Wargaming did a phenomenal job in this game mode. The tank itself is gorgeous, the terrain is beautiful, the lasers are great, the sound the lasers make is just incredible.
Ready to fire. We got him.
You may be wondering why this space chaffee is a tier 9.
Ready to fire on target.
Basically, according to Wargaming, since every vehicle is the exact same vehicle in the game, it didn't matter if they made them tier 1s or tier 10s. And they probably flipped a coin and a 9 came up, or maybe rolled a dice.
Target locked. Just dig them. Nice shot. Punched right through their armor. We got him. Where did the target go? Ready to fire. Nice shot. Fast off. We finished him off. Ready to fire on target. We've hit them hard. That one didn't go through. We just dig them. Enemy vehicle knocked out.
So you saw there, it's very difficult to hit those guys when they're moving. When they stop, they're just sitting ducks.
We lost the track. We got him. They're knocked out.
So the enemy's capping our base. We figure we're going to try and stop it. This is what happens.
Ready to fire on target. One of our tracks.
I do take out one vehicle, get some damage on the other one, but it looks like you can't really read it because it's just basically black letters on a black background. But I'm pretty sure they had it capped before I got there.
Bounced off. Nice shot. We've hit them hard. Penetration. Punched right through their armor. Enemy armor is damaged. One of our tracks was hit. Ready to fire. We've hit them hard.
Now, in order to get your hull to spin like that when you take off that hill, you actually have to start turning your vehicle before you leave the ground.
Target fire.
Once you're airborne, you cannot get your hull to turn. So I try to go up there full speed, and 1 to maybe 2 seconds before you take off, throw your stick left to right and get that thing turning.
Target release.
So we're working on our synchronized lunar tank jumping, just in case there's ever an Olympic event. We're ready for it.
Target locked. Punch right through their armor. Our track is hit. You can break any minute. Nice shot.
So we just saw Grey Ghost get killed. This is how it looked from my perspective.
Enemy armor is damaged. They're hit.
I was reasonably sure I was going to be able to finish this guy off. I did not realize I was going to get laser blasted in the side while I was airborne.
Target acquired. Ready to fire on target. Let's find another target. Punch right through their armor. Target is moved away. Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. One of our tracks is hit. They're hit. Where did the target go? Penetration. Our track is hit. It can break any minute. Ready to fire on target. We've hit them hard. He's gone. Find us another target. Target locked. Enemy is hit. We finished him off. They're hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Now the physics engine won't allow you to go beyond a certain degree of tilt in any one direction, but it will allow you to do this.
Punch right through their armor.
And Grey Ghost was dead, so he was watching me, so we're going to see his perspective of this. All I can say is I'm glad I wasn't in sniper mode at the time. My head would probably still be spinning.
Bounced off. We didn't penetrate their armor. The driver is hit. We can't go very fast. Enemy is hit.
You see, my driver was dead. I couldn't go very fast. I got myself in a position where I actually stopped the vehicle, and because of that, I was dead. So Grey Ghost and I are minding our own business, doing some jumps, and the alarm goes off. They're camping our base, so we figure, okay, we'll come over and take care of that.
Down. Lost the target. Ready to fire on target. Enemy is hit. Where did the target go? Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh, enemy eliminated. Base is safe. Back to some more base jumping.
Ready to fire on target. Target fire. Penetration. Our loader is gone. We can't fire as fast. One of our tracks is damaged. Got him. Ready to fire on target. We hit them hard. This did go through. Nice shot. They're hit. We nailed them bad. They're knocked out. Target lost. Target locked. Target is moved away. He's gone. Find us another target. Target locked.
So I actually feel a little sorry for this enemy below us. He's just driving along, minding his own business, and what the heck? Two enemy tanks just drop in out of nowhere and finish him off.
Penetration. We've hit them hard. They're knocked out.
So my apologies for ending it so abruptly, but there really was no good way to really end this. You know, I think it's a nice diversion. I had a lot of fun. It doesn't count against you. It doesn't count for you. You don't make anything. You don't lose anything. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would appreciate you clicking the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. You'll get notifications of when I do post new videos. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. I will be more than glad to respond to you. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.